Hi guys, this is a video of uh, two watches. Just a quick wrist shot. I'm wearing the Oris Diver 65, the one in bronze, also called as Pico. And this video is of the Rolex Submariner 126613 LN, the one with the black dial, black bezel, and gold. There's a different version which comes, um, different variant of this watch which comes in blue bezel and blue dial, and that has the same reference number except for it is LB at the after the reference number. So 126613 LN is this, and LB is the blue one. So just a quick review of the Rolex. So I'm using both these watches alternate days. Sometimes I wear the Rolex, sometimes I wear the Oris Diver, and I must admit that the Diver keeps better time than the Rolex. So yesterday I had set them up exactly equal time, but the Rolex has lost couple of seconds, whereas this one has not lost nor gained seconds. So it's really surprising that the ETA movement keeps a better time than the in-house Rolex Submariner. And this is also much heavy on the wrist. This is quite light, but this is, I mean, for daily use, I find that this is just a bit heavy on the wrist. That's maybe because this is two-tone, but I'm guessing the ones with the full steel, they feel good on the wrist. But this I find it's a little heavy on the wrist. But apart from that, I mean, I like both the watches, but this just feels special. I can't explain. I don't know how to explain, but this watch, it feels special when I'm wearing it. What do you guys think? You guys like the look of the Diver 65, or you guys like the look of the Sub? And if you own any of these watches, what do you guys think of either of them? So let me know your feedback and your thoughts and comments. And what else? The bezel action is much better on the Rolex. If you can hear the bezel action, the bezel action is much nicer on the Rolex, whereas on the Diver 65, it's a bit it's a bit. Can you hear the difference? It's a bit loose. There's a lot of play. So when I move the bezel, there's a lot of, you can see that there's a lot of there's a lot of play. Whereas on the Sub, there is play, but very less. It's more precise. Can you hear the difference in the clicks? It's very precise. Whereas on the Diver 65, there is play. And of course the loom is very much superior of the Rolex. The loom of the Diver 65 isn't as good as the Rolex. What else I like on the Rolex? The other thing I like on the Rolex is uh, the glide lock which is here. So during summer, or when it's hot outside, the wrist swells up. So you need to loosen the watch. It's very easy to loosen the watch. You just do this, and you can just, if you can see, you can just adjust the length. So sometimes when your wrist swells up, you need a little loose watch and when it's cold outside, when it becomes cold outside, the watch is little loose, so when you want to tighten it, you can again do the same thing. So I'll show you how it wears on the wrist. My wrist is 7.5 inches. I think it wears quite okay, and I'll show you how the Oris wears on the wrist. I'll wear it on this wrist. There you go. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Let me know your thoughts and feedbacks on the same, and hope you guys are safe during the pandemic. And you guys have a nice day.